All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to, I believe this is episode 9 of the CMLL 2004 series in TEW9. I'm Ihal Amigo. And yeah, welcome to this episode. Welcome to the stream if you're watching on Twitch. Yeah, we got some big stuff gonna go down on this episode. We've got Super SABADO coming up. It's, well, yeah, it's gonna be our Televisa show, but this is gonna be a special episode. We're gonna give it a little more time instead of I believe right now it's set to like 90 minutes, but we're probably gonna go like maybe a full 2 hours, maybe even 2.5, maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah, we're gonna have the semifinals and the finals of the Trios Championship tournament. We're gonna have Mephisto defending the welterweight championship against Volador Jr. And yeah, we'll have some other stuff. So get hype, everybody, and let's go. Let's go. No time to waste. We gotta go. Hope this video finds everybody well. This video / stream. Hope everyone's doing all right out there in the world. Yeah, and I hope you watched some good wrestling recently. I was literally like 5 minutes ago watching CMLL Torneo Gran Alternativa de 2005. Interesting tournament. Like CMLL they just have a very interesting way of booking stuff. Felino heading to 0-1 for a tour. All right, well, have fun with that, I guess. Sabu, all right. All Japan trying to bring in Silver King for a tour, and they want to bring in Virus. Hey, hold on now. I may need to book him. Hold on now. Let's keep going. Yeah, aside from the tournament and that one title match, I did try to come up with some other stuff for us to do. You know, like I already said I want to unify the super lightweight and the welterweight championships. I just don't think there's enough people right now to justify having a super lightweight division. There's just not enough people that fall into that weight category. So yeah, we're gonna, you know, I know Mephisto's defending the title against Volador Jr. But once we get past that, we're probably gonna immediately go into well, whoever wins the championship, unifying against Virus. Yeah, that's coming up. We've got more plans for Hijo del Perro Aguayo and LA Park and Negro Casas. Hector Garza is coming in soon. Mr. Aguilla is coming in. And oh yeah, and how can I saved the best for last. Jamie Noble is debuting, and that should be in this episode. Unfortunately, he won't be here in time for Super SABADO, but you know, he'll be here the next week. So yeah, that'll be good. I'm kind of annoyed that Virus is going to All Japan. I can't lie. I was planning on booking them. Let's see. I mean, well, we'll see if they're still here while we're booking our shows. I guess, and we'll play it. We'll play it by ear. Also, yeah, I'm talking so much about Super SABADO, but I'm getting a little ahead of myself because we got to book Super Viernes first. So yeah, I don't have as much planned for that, but we'll figure it out. We've got stuff to build to. Should be a fun episode. AAA scene. Oh, actually, yeah. Speaking of AAA scene limit, there. They got a 67. Not the best. Yeah, I keep mentioning that we're trying to, like, you know, overtake AAA in terms of like the companies, but I don't think I've actually shown the rankings on the stream. I feel like I keep checking it off stream. So let's take a look at that real quick before we move on. You see here, we are currently at number 7, and AAA is at number 6. They're only one spot ahead of us, so we're right on them. I'm gonna look at us. All right, you see, we got 66, 65, 66, 65, 66 all throughout Mexico. Let's see. In the US, not looking too hot, but we've got a 19 in the Mid-South and a 19 in the Midwest. All right, let's take a look at AAA now. They basically have the same amount of popularity as us in Mexico, slightly more in some places actually. Yeah, 66 is in a 65 in Sureste. So yeah, we're, even though they're one spot ahead of us, we're basically neck and neck in Mexico. And then in the US, again, yeah, basically the same, 19 Mid-South, 19 Southwest. So yeah, things are really tight right now between us and AAA. So with that being said, it's important that we book good shows and good matches in the immediate futures, because I really do want to overtake them, and not just like overtake them like, go from 7 to 6. I want to leave them in the dust. I want to bury AAA. I want to be 10, 15, 20 points of popularity ahead of them. So yeah, we've got, right now we're neck and neck, which means we've got a lot of work to do. We've got to consistently put on better shows than them. Their last show got a 67. We can top this. We can top this easy. Let's do it. All right, Super Viernes time. We're not giving anyone the night off. 900 fans. It's a good turnout. It's a good turnout. Oh, go to the small arena. I forgot to show this, but I think I've figured out what's going on with the with some of the Super Viernes shows drawing like 900 fans, while other ones like we can run Arena Mexico. It's because some of them are set just to be tour shows, and then other ones, I think it's the last Super Viernes of every month is set to be a normal event. So yeah, I think that's why we're seeing weird discrepancies with how much the shows draw. And yeah, we're gonna have to find the solution for that. I forgot all about that before the show. It's too late now, but yeah, we're gonna have to figure that out in the future. Maybe we're gonna have to make all the Super Viernes into normal events, which could be annoying since we have to do each one individually. But if that's what we got to do, we'll do it. So the one issue I was thinking we could run into there though is that we've got this highlights deal to show highlights on TV of tour shows. So if we don't have a tour show, I don't know if we're gonna get in trouble with the network over that, but yeah, we'll see. Pedro Casas passing on tips to Ricky Marvin. Okay. All right, and I was just talking over the locker room incidents. If there was anything funny in there that I missed, my bad. I just want to look at this. Okay, yeah, so you can just alter the length of shows here. Yeah, we're gonna have to remember to do this for Super Sabado, because we're definitely gonna want the extra time for the show we plan on booking. All right, we didn't even do a recap or anything. I just started advancing days and got straight to it. Last week's Super Viernes main events. We had Hijo del Santo, Místico, and Blue Panther pick up a win over Los Talibanes, Emilio Charles Jr., Scorpio Jr., and Bestia Salvaje. Pretty good match. The show overall only got a 65, so yeah, we're definitely gonna try to do better than that tonight. Because yeah, we're, like I said, we're trying to top AAA. And I mean, we're basically just gonna use this show to build to the matches on tomorrow's show. So it should be pretty simple. And yeah, speaking of tomorrow's show, we've got, of course, I feel like I've been talking about the Trios tournament so much that people must be sick of it, but of course we've got that going on. We've got this Losers and Others Cibernetico, which is just a big 5-on-5 elimination match. All right, Mephisto and Volador, we can easily just have Mephisto get, yeah, let's book that first. We're gonna have Mephisto get a win here, so he has some good momentum heading into his title defense. And we'll probably stick Volador and Ricky Marvin somewhere on the undercard. Best super crazy and a Viernes. All right, then we have some recognizable faces they can beat up. El Pantera. No, why don't we throw Virus in here so he's you know, interacting with Mephisto. We're kind of planting the seeds for what's to come. So let's do Virus, Ricky Marvin, and do we want to do El Pantera? He has cooled momentum, but I'm not really, you know, I'm not really pushing him right now anyway. So yeah, he can be in this. Oh, there's also Mascara Sagrada, who recently recovered from his bruised kidney. We'll leave the match like this for now. If I have to change it later, we always can do that. Yeah, we want Mephisto to get the win here. He can beat. Beat El Pantera. I was going back and forth in my head between El Pantera and Ricky Marvin, but you know, we already had Ricky Marvin lose to Mephisto in their title match. So yeah, we'll have El Pantera take the loss here. Sorry, buddy. Open match. Give him a little bit of time. All right, boom. That's just one solid match already down on the board. On the TEW board. I've never called this a board before. But yeah, you see for Super Sabado, I added these two matches here. I just want to give Virus a win in a Tech Masterclass. Again, just to kind of build towards that unification I want to do. Get him some momentum. And yeah, we want Los Delincuentes Japoneses. I kind of want to see if Hamada will be willing to put over Big T. You know, we've only got Takayama here. I think we only signed him for 3 months. So he's probably only here till August. So yeah, basically the goal is to try to get him, at the very least, we want to get him at least to recognizable. Just get him enough popularity so that he's recognizable. And then, yeah, before his time here is done, we'll have him, I don't know, he can either lose to like Ultimo Dragon or Great Sasuke, or if Mr. Niebla is still the heavyweight champion, he can lose to him. I don't know. Basically, we're just gonna have him keep winning until August, and then we'll have somebody beat him, and it'll be cool because it'll be like, oh, they finally stopped Takayama, or excuse me, they finally stopped Big T. Okay. All right, and with that long explanation out of the way, let's just book them into a match here. Ozawa, Big T, and Minoru. Again, when you want to put him over Ringo Mendoza, you're just about popular enough that I feel like he might go for it. All right, Ringo Mendoza. Mascara Sagrada might be a bit too popular. He might say no. Although then again, I'm pretty sure we had them go over Lizmark Jr. recently, and he's more popular than Ringo Mendoza. So maybe, I don't know. Anyways, dude. Ringo Mendoza, Brazo de Oro, and Let's see who's the most popular out of the other ones. Plata, of course. Oh yeah, we'll just stick with the OGs. I was gonna throw in one of the juniors, but they're not ready. Ready? Let's see. Let's see how this goes. It's also a thing where it's like, it's not like Yoshihiro Takayama's some rookie we're pushing. It's like he's Yoshihiro Takayama. People know. He's like 37 years old. He's just not popular in Mexico. So it's like, can you please put this guy over? Please. He's big and he beats people up. Can you just put him over? Can you do us a solid? And we're gonna see if they can beat them 2-0. Yeah, let's put Mazada ringside. We'll even do a distraction. Hey, major shout out to Ringo Mendoza. Willing to do business and put over Yoshihiro Takayama. Shout out to Ringo Mendoza. Okay. All right, of course we got to get yeah, all the main eventers are in this tournament. So once this tournament's over, we're going to have to like start a bunch of new storylines, but let's not worry about that. And don't look at any of this either. We do like a cool 4v4 main event. Let's see. Just to hype up the the tournament stuff tomorrow. Let's do Santo, Mystico. Who are the teams again? Leon Park and Negro Casas. What a team! On Dr. Wagner Jr. Let's see who's more over, Mascara or I always forget who's more over. Let's Mascara, Leonis Mill, Universo, just my little Verso, Ultimo Guerrero, and should we do Rata Morgan? Oh, let's do Ray. This is a killer match. The only person who's not really over and who's not super over really in this match is Mystico. Because he's, you know, he's young, he's new. Let's see. We should get the win. Well, let's give it to Negro Casas. I think he deserves it here, you know? I feel like if we give the win to Santo or Mystico, it's gonna just give away that they're gonna win the tournament. Spoilers. So yeah, we're gonna give it to Negro Casas, you know, subvert the expectations a little bit of the crowd. Let's do Flash Pinfall over Universo dos. Although, I mean, it would be it would probably really help Mystico if he could be the one to get the pin in this match, but I doubt. I mean, should we try? Let's see. And we're still gonna go with the Flash. Yo. All right, I don't know. I keep assuming people are gonna say no to putting other people over, but no, they're cool with it. You know, Death Riders from the AEW save, please take notes. Those guys never want to put over anyone. Poor Shingo has to eat all the losses. That's a pretty sick main event. And you know, that actually frees up Blue Panther to be in a Tech Master class. So let's see what we can do with that. Or actually, you know, or I was gonna say we can do a tag team Tech Master class and throw in Lance Storm, but I forgot he's in Oh wait, no, that's tomorrow. I'm getting my shows mixed up. He can totally be in this match. Okay. Tag team Tech Master class. Blue Panther and Lance Storm. I know El Satanico is technically he's technically a Technico in the game, but he's in Los Infernalis, so I feel like for all intents and purposes he's a heel. So yeah, he can be in this. Technico. And let's see who can be his partner. Oh, there we go. The lore battle. There we go. Brother versus brother. And we've got El Satanico versus Blue Panther. So there you go. Old man battle. Brothers battle. Lance Storm's here. Tech Masterclass, baby. We're going to give him 12. Right, and yeah, we want Blue Panther to get the win here because he's the one, you know, he's the one that actually moved on in the tournament. No, everybody, well, Lance Storm was in the tournament and got eliminated. The other guys weren't even in it. So yeah, it just makes sense for Blue Panther to win. Clean win, to a comeback. Why not? All right, I hope that does well. I think we got our first we ran our first Tech Masterclass to score above 70, I think last week. It was Dr. Wagner Jr. versus Lance Storm. And yeah, of course it takes Dr. Wagner Jr. to break a 70, but I'm hoping these guys can, you know, pull out a pretty good score at least. It's very disheartening to look at these Tech Master classes and they keep scoring in like the 60s. See, what can we do with got Bullet or Junior still in the book? Oh, and we still need to steal the show, so let's. Alright, is there anybody Bullet can just be in a one-on-one match? I mean, yeah, Arcangelo La Muerte, yeah. Screw it. He can just beat Arcangelo La Muerte. I try to stay away from using the same guys for steal the show matches and the same guys for Tech Master classes, but sometimes you just have to. All right, and this is a Lucha Relampago, which just means it's a one-on-one match. I was looking up Lucha terminology earlier, like a dweeb, trying to figure out what to call a battle royal. It turns out any type of elimination match is a cybernetico. So battle royal, tag team, Elimination 5-on-5, 10-on-10, Cybernetico. Doesn't matter. Or at least that's my understanding of it. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, we'll give him 10 minutes. All right, so we filled out enough time, and we don't need to do promos, but let's get some on here anyways. How about we're gonna do a Pero Aguayo Jr. or I always call him Pero Aguayo Jr. His name is Hijo del Pero Aguayo. I don't know why I started calling him Junior, but yeah, I need to stop doing it. Or I don't well, no, yeah, he's Pero Aguayo Jr. here. But I was watching matches earlier, and they keep calling him Elio del Pero Aguayo. So I was like, oh no, that would be like if you called me Amigo Junior, and you're actually referring to my brother because I'm Hijo de Amigo. You know, it's like we're talking. Anyways, Pero Aguayo Jr. being interviewed. We're gonna yeah, he's been beefing with his own partner, LA Park. So he's gonna be off screen. Diego Casas will be off screen. Who are they taking on? Wagner team. All right, so yeah, he's gonna talk about his match tomorrow. He's gonna talk about, you know, don't worry what's been going on between me and LA Park. That's between me and him, okay? You know, we're gonna win this tournament. And I don't care if LA Park is my partner, if he's with me, or if he wants to talk behind my back, or if he wants to stay in the back. I don't care what he's doing. All right, and I guess we'll just go with Junior because that's what the game says. 4 minutes backstage. Character. Oh, let me move this up a little, actually. All right. Let's get a big show closing promo with the baby faces. So we'll let Santo talk and we'll let Casas talk. LA Park, don't say anything. Mystico, definitely don't say anything. And I guess we'll just add all the heels as background players. Or you know what? No. Ultimo Guerrero, you know what? You talk too. You talk. Wagner, he would probably have something to say, but in the mod, he doesn't really have good speaking stats, so we're just gonna have him as a background player. We're gonna this is gonna be a full 5 minutes of hype. And that'll close the show. Who else do we normally give promos to? No, let's look. Oh, Ultimo Dragon's not on the show. And I forgot to make that match and steal the show. I need to fix that. There's a lot of people not on the show, actually. I'm struggling to remember who we normally let speak. All right, let's actually just see here. All right, Casas, Pedro Aguayo, um, Ultimo Guerrero arguing with Dr. Wagner Jr., I believe. We gave Los Invernales a promo. Who's talking here? All right. I feel like we won't get the angle bonus with only 2 angles. I could be wrong, but I would be more comfortable if we had a third one. Los Delinquentes. I keep giving them promos, but they're bad. Well, Shocker can cut promos. Right. Okay. Shocker. You know what? Speaking of Shocker, let's get another match on the card, and then we'll give him a promo. Let's do. Round 3, let's get Atlantis in here. El Rayo de Jalisco Jr. and Shocker. All right, let's see. They can take on the team of. Our roster is getting pretty big in this save lately, and I was kind of looking over some of the unimportant people, and there's a lot of people that we can just let go if we really want to. Like this guy, Veneno. Now I think I've booked this guy once, and he was not good. All right, but anyways, let's see. Do Singaras, Paulo Dantes, and well, let's do. Who's better, Petioff or Damien? Damien's probably better, right? And then there's Savio. And Savio, he's got good like performance skills, but he's not actually that great as a wrestler. There's Tarzan Boy, of course. Yeah, let's do Tarzan Boy. All right, this is a fun, albeit a little random match. We should put over. I'm gonna go with Atlantis, even though Shocker's the one we're gonna give a promo to. Atlantis is someone that I keep looking at him, and he's really popular, and he's pretty good. So it's like we got to find some kind of storyline to put him in, or some kind of feud. But yeah, it doesn't hurt to just keep giving him wins in the meantime until we figure out what we're actually doing with him. I'm gonna put this over this Los Invernales match, even though I feel like this match should be a better match, but Atlantis, Rayo Jalisco Jr., and Shocker probably have more more popularity than everyone in this match. So yeah, we're just gonna have it here. All right, we've done character development and hype. Let's just do tease, even though we're not really teasing it. Yeah, Shocker just gets the crowd hyped for Super Sabado. He's like, tomorrow, my team is gonna win the Cibernetico because we're not losers, we're winners. Even though they are losers. 3 minutes. All right, Shocker, do your best. Atlantis. Rayo de Jalisco Jr. And who's on the heel side? Payoff, Savio Vega. All right, cool. Oh, I always forget it's Damien Altani, but I should just straight up change that. Okay. And I mean, there's still a bunch of people not on the card, but we don't have to book any more matches. Although, yeah, we should probably get Ultimo Dragon on the card. Why do I keep forgetting Ultimo Dragon? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Alright, tag match. Ultimo and the Great Sasuke take on the team of the very formidable team of the Sangre Azteca and Dr. X. All right, excuse me. All right, and of course, Ultimo Dragon is gonna go over. He's the most over one in the match. Match. Non. Oh damn, where the hell should this go on the card? I mean, should this go here, maybe? Yeah, well, see, it's like these guys are really over. I don't know so much about these guys. You know what? Yeah, we can have a tag match in between the two trios matches. I think that works. All right, I am not going to add any more matches to the show. This is it. This is Super Viernes. I hope we didn't forget something we were supposed to build up to. But yeah, let's run the show. We're trying to. I believe AAA got a 67, so we're shooting for at least a 70. We wanna clearly beat them. We're not interested in a 68 or a 69. We want a 70 or higher. So let's get this going. Oh man. I'll say Tonico and Black Warrior don't work well as a team. Damn it. Oh, what a waste. I mean, all right, the match got a 63. That's fine. That's fine. Damn you. In a poor match, Los Delincuentes Japonesas defeated Ringo Mendoza and Los Brazos. 2 falls straights. Ringo Mendoza pinning Big T pinning Ringo Mendoza with an average German suplex. Oh my god, that man's like 50 something years old, dude. You could have just gave him a lariat or like a big boot. You didn't have to German suplex him. All right, yeah. Poor match. We're gonna move on. And not the best angle we've ever booked. Pedro Guao Jr. is interviewed backstage by Shelly Martinez. And yeah, he did a poor job of improvising. That's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Yeah, I hope he becomes more consistent as he gains more experience. And Shelly Martinez was underwhelming. Yeah. All right, the crowd hot and rising. Volador Jr. defeats Arcangel de la Muerte in our Steel Show match. Got a 59. Okay. Pretty good show so far. Ooh, the crowd white hot after this match. Los Invernales getting a win over Virus Ricky Marvin and El Pantera. 63. All right, can we please break that 70 barrier at least with the main event on this show? I'm getting, you know, I talked all about beating AAA, and this show's looking pretty mid, I must say. Although this match was good. Ultimo Dragon and Great Sasuke getting a win over Sangre Azteca and Dr. Ekis. Guess a 65. Okay, the numbers going up. Both teams had excellent chemistry together. Dragon and Sasuke had great chemistry, but still, a solid match here. Sangre Azteca and Dr. Ekis, you guys can do better. Ooh. Shocker Atlantis and Raul Jalisco Jr. picking up a win over Tarzan Boy and Los Hermanos Dinamita, Sin Caras and Apollo Dantes, and they got a 55. I'm kind of surprised by how not great this is. Yeah, wow. Sin Caras getting a 38, Apollo Dantes a 44, Raul Jalisco Jr. a 38. Wow. I thought this would be better, really. I did. Also, yeah, Raul Jalisco Jr., we need to fix his experience. I mentioned in the last episode, but we'll have to do it after the show. Can I click him here? No. All right, I want to go into the editor during the show, so we'll come back to that. We'll touch on that later. All right, pretty good promo from Shocker, 65. Better than the match. So thanks for that, Shocker. Hey, all right, and we got at least a 70 for the main event. Thank you. If this combination of luchadors didn't get a 70, I don't know, I would have been really upset. Yeah, and Místico getting the win for his team over Universo Dos Mil for quick roll up. I hope that does something for Místico's pop. And yeah, he was clearly the worst one in this match, but he'll get better. All right, and the promo to close the show, also getting a 70. All right, these two segments may have saved the show for us, honestly. Let's see. Oh, a 72. All right. All right, take that, AAA. Get the hell out of here with a 67. Hey, we got a 72. All right. Very pleased. All right, made a little bit of money. Well, we didn't gain any popularity. All right, it's because of torsion. Yeah, I would say that show went well. I was a little while we were running it, I was a little worried. Some of those matches and promos not doing as well as I hoped, but we clutched it out right at the end with the main event and the promo. All right, let's see who wants more money. El Terrible and Alan Stone. Oh my god, $220 carries. Alan Stone, what do you want? $70 pay raise for Alan Stone. All right, he is recognizable. Sure. While you're here, we'll pay you more. Kenta joining World Japan. Let's take a look at Kenta here. The young gunna, the young goat. Oh, yeah, I don't know why we had to look at Kenta, but anyways, we're getting distracted here. Let's go back to what I was talking about with Raul Jalisco Jr. Oh yeah, so I pointed this out on the last CMLL stream, but yeah, 44 years old, 28 years of experience. Then down here, experience 18. So yeah, somebody commented on the last video on YouTube, Hijo de Amigo on YouTube, like and subscribe. But yeah, they commented that I should just go in the editor and change this because it's probably a mistake. So I am going to do that. But yeah, let's see if we can go through the roster here real quick. I've noticed a lot of like weird inconsistency with some people's experience numbers. Like, let me see if I can find an example. Yeah, and I don't want to like, I really don't want to go through and fix everyone's stats. That's a lot of work. But I do want to just show this. I mean, yeah, this guy 14 years of experience, 23. That seems a bit low. Then we have people like this, James Gibson, 8 years of experience, 80. It just seems very inconsistent. 11 years of experience, 17. 9 years of experience, 4. I don't know. There's just weird. I don't know. There's just some weirdness with the experience. I'm not gonna sit here and go through every single wrestler in the mod and try to fix it. But I am gonna fix Riley Jalisco Jr. So yeah, welcome to cheating time. Or how do we do this? Workers. Oh no, not workers. Alright, what if we just play Jalisco? Yeah, experience 18. We're just gonna bump this up to 100. The dude has 28 years of experience. I think that's fair. And hopefully that should help him do better in matches because his stats are not that bad. But as you saw in the last match we booked him in, he got like a 38. So yeah. Hopefully he'll do better. Also, he's unimportant. Yeah, we can't deal with that. All right, let's proceed. Oh, right. Super Sabado. I thought we were still on Friday and we were gonna advance to Saturday. But yeah, it's Saturday. Super Sabado time. Let's go. We're really just plowing through on this stream. Should we run this 5,000 seat venue just because it's Super Sabado? We want it to seem like a bigger deal, or we can save a little bit of money if we run this arena. Let's do the 5,000 seat. Screw it. All right. I mean, yeah, I've talked enough about the tournament. Let's try to get some finishes. Likely for LA Park. All right, we'll save that, but probably not going to use it tonight. Oh, a near certainty. Yeah, thank you. That's what we need. Can we have another one of these, please? A likely for Ray Bucanero. All right, well, we got one near certainty. That's better than nothing. Sin Cara Cien Caras, a little more forceful than usual in the meeting. All right, he's Cien Caras and he's got stuff to say. He's gonna say it. Damn it. Ricky Marvin going to Wrestler's Court. Judge Ultimo Dragon. Okay. Reimburse the rental car. Damn, Ricky. Get it together. Yerno and Damien Otelible hanging out recently. All right, friendship again. Some training. Rodolfo Ruiz passing on microphone tips to Yerno. Blue Panther passing on tips to Brazo de Plata Jr. Also to El Theano Jr. Blue Panther's got a lot of proteges. Also, Blue Panther just passing knowledge on to everyone, just holding seminars in the back. And yeah, we thank him for it. We thank trying to help the young generation. Wait, no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I forgot to extend the show. Although I see that the option is not even there. Maybe I wouldn't have been able to do it anyways. Maybe I would have had to have done it beforehand. But yeah, that stinks. That stinks. I just totally blanked on that. And we no, the adjust show option would be here. It's not. All right, you got to work with what you got, right? we gotta just roll with it. Some of the undercard matches I tried to book maybe won't make the show. We need the Tech Masterclass. This match might not make the cut. All right, let's just book the show and see how it goes. All right, yeah, as you see here, we've got stuff pre-booked. God. All right, so the first semifinal. All right, Negro Casas, Pedro Jr. and LA Park are taking on Dr. Wagner Jr. and Los Hermanos Dinamita. Yeah, in the tournament semifinal match. I just lost my train of thought there. And yeah, you see here we've got Dr. Wagner Jr. set to win the match. I'm hoping LA Park will put him over. And yeah, we're gonna have a miscommunication by Pedro Jr. cause the loss. So yeah, a bit of a breakdown between the two partners. There's been tension between them already, and yeah, things are just kind of advancing. I mean, I wanted to lose because I feel like he can eat eat the loss. And it's not like Wagner Jr. isn't just as popular as him. All right. God damn you, LA Park. All right, and in the second semifinal, we've got Hijo del Santo, Místico, and Blue Panther taking on Los Guerreros del Infierno, Ultimo Guerrero, Rey Bucanero, and Pirata Morgan. All right, and we look over here and we see we're giving the win to Blue Panther. And yeah, Hijo del Santo, Místico, and Blue Panther are gonna make the finals. No miscommunication here, no shenanigans, no shenanigai happening. They're just straight up gonna win this match in advance. And I mean, I'm kind of looking to this match to be the best match of the tournament, really. Kind of wish I'd booked it in a way that this would have been the finals, just because I feel like Ultimo Guerrero and Rey Bucanero are just really good. You know, and on the other team, we've got Wagner, who's really good, and then you've got Universo Dos Mil and Mascarano Dos Mil, who are both, they're both pretty solid, but I don't think they're as good as Rey Bucanero or Ultimo Guerrero. But yeah, all I'm saying is this is probably going to be the best match. That is, of course, unless the Steal the Show match outshines them. We've got Mephisto defending the World Welterweight title. I had to check against Volador Jr. We're giving them a full 15 minutes. I got a lot of faith in these guys. Yeah, you guys probably could have put it together by now that we're gonna have Mephisto retain the belt. Yeah, Volador Jr. maybe, I think he could be a cool champion, but just for right now, it makes more sense for Mephisto, especially if we want to do the unification with Virus. Virus is a Technico, so it just wouldn't make as much sense if it was Volador versus Virus. So yeah, Mephisto retains. I'm sorry, Volador, but your time will come. I'm gonna do a tainted wind. We'll protect Volador a bit. We'll have Avierno provide a distraction. Actually, no, let's do El Satanico. Since El Satanico is the one that Volador was getting the pins over. Should we make this a best 2 out of 3 falls? Oh wait, no, I'm on the wrong menu. Lucha Libre. Let's do 2-1. We'll do 2-1 comeback. So yeah, it's Volador wins the first fall. He gets everybody hype. Everybody thinks he's gonna win the match. Mephisto gets the second fall, and then he steals the win in the end, breaking everyone's hearts. All right, then we've got, of course, the finals of the Trios tournament. A new champion will be crowned. Will it be the former champions Wagner Jr., Universo Dos Mil, and their new partner Mascarado Año Dos Mil? Or will it be Hijo del Santo, Místico, and Blue Panther? I wonder if we can give this even like more time. Is the game gonna get mad at us? We'll see. And I mean, yeah, I was trying to build suspense, but you can see right over here, I've got Hijo del Santo set to be the victor. Clean, decisive win. Oh, we've already got a creative finish on this? Let's see. Oh, this is also a near certainty. Oh, wow. All right, so we've got 2 near certainties we can use? Okay. Oh, no, the titles aren't on the line. Oh my god, that would have been crazy. We go through the whole tournament, we forget to give them the belts at the end. All right, and of course we've got the losers, Cybernetico. 5-on-5 elimination. All right, let's take a look at these teams here. On the Technico side, we've got Ultimo Dragon, Great Sasuke, Vampiro, Lance Storm, and Shocker. And on the Bruto side, we've got Fedeoff Jr., Savio Vega, Damien Otedible, Emilio Charles Jr., and Scorpio Jr. Yeah, and of course, we're going to give the win to the Technicos here. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this. I think we're going to have to set up the order of eliminations. Excuse me, I had to move away from the microphone to burp. I think we're definitely gonna give the win to Ultimo. Clean win. All right, let's do. All right, we're gonna work backwards. Should be the final. Actually, you know what? No, we're gonna do this. All right. We're gonna give the win to the Great Sasuke. I've decided I want him to at least challenge Emilio Charles Jr. for the belt. I don't know if he's gonna win it or not. I'll probably just decide it whenever I book it. But yeah, we'll see. So Great Sasuke, he's gonna final elimination will be Emilio Charles Jr. 8th elimination will be let's see. Play off. 71 of the baby faces. Who do I definitely want Ultimo and Great Sasuke to be left standing on their team. But then I'm out of the other people. I'm kind of we pull God. I don't remember what year it was, but didn't like in WWE they book a Survivor Series match where DX and whatever the other baby faces were on the team just squashed the heels and they they won like 5-0, just no eliminations on their side. What if we do that? No, let's see. Let's have I'm on Vampiro now. 6 can be Lance Storm. Fifth. Scorpio Jr. All right, you know what? I think this is fine. I think the game can just figure out the rest of them. I was going through all of them one by one, and then I was like, you know what? I don't have to do all this. I just the point is that Great Sasuke is gonna win, and Emilio Charles Jr. is gonna be the final elimination. All right, yeah, that's that. Did I not? Oh, tell please. Oh, there we go. All right, so all these matches so far are taking up 87 minutes. All right, we may have to shorten some of them. Let's just book our angles and see what we have to do. Also, yeah, we don't even have a tech master class. Oh, jeez. Maybe we can shorten both the semifinal matches since they're you know, semifinals. Or actually, no, I want to shorten this one. I feel like this one's gonna be really good. Like this one. Man, I really am so annoyed that I didn't. I forgot to extend the show. I kind of screwed my. We would have had plenty of extra time, but I kind of screwed it up. Alas, such is the plight of the book. Anyways, before I get all stupid, let me book this match. Man, we need more tech guys. We can never have too many. Oh, can you exclude already with tech? I feel like every time we need to go through a tech masterclass, I have to go through everyone. I mean, he can beat Minoru, but we're trying to push this group, so it would be kind of weird for Minoru to take a singles loss. I mean, Fuerza Guerrera is there, but I'm gonna say I'm pretty sure we've never booked him to win a match ever. I feel like he only ever loses. Sandro. I mean, all right, so it's basically Cassandra or Black Warrior. Let's do. Let's do Black Warrior. Have we done this? No. Okay. So here's gonna get the win here. Non-title. All right, geez, now we're over. All right. Man. This is a 5-on-5 elimination, but they're gonna have to get this done in 10 minutes. Oh my god, we don't even have promos. This stinks. This. All right, we're not giving them a full 15 like I want. We're giving them 12. I mean, I at least want the finals to get 15 minutes. We're gonna shorten both of these. We're gonna make sacrifices. Ugh. We need there's at least 2 angles I want to book. 3 minutes, hype. All right, this is just a hype angle. We're just gonna have basically the baby faces are just gonna celebrate their win after the match. New trios champions. Everybody celebrate. Everybody get hype. Background, got Wagner. Let's see. We don't even have angle ideas. We don't even have one. All right. Hey, this is gonna be storyline development. Yeah, you saw earlier we're having Pedro Aguayo Jr. Partner miscommunication is going to cost their team the win in that match. So yeah, we're just gonna have Pedro Aguayo Jr. and LA Park kind of get into it right after the match. So we're just gonna do fighting, and it doesn't necessarily mean that they're like the second the match ends, they're they're grabbing each other's heads and hockey punching each other like Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. But maybe it's a thing where like the match ends and they're both kind of yelling at each other, and then maybe LA Park shoves Pedro Aguayo Jr. and Pedro shoves him back, and Negro Casas tries to get in between them, but then they're just kind of shoving at each other and trying to hit each other. It could just be one of those. Yeah, we have Casas working the crowd. And we'll have these guys be background players. All right. All right. We only have 3 more minutes. We can book literally 1 more promo. Okay. Yeah, I guess the heels are just never gonna speak in this episode. Unless, to be fair, Dr. Wagner Jr., he's not that great of a promo anyways. Really not. All right, so yeah, we're We're gonna give Pedro Wild Jr. his own promo. Really, really selling this feud. Foreshadowing. Okay, we're gonna have Pedro Wild Jr. Just come out and blatantly say, I have no respect for LA Park. Fuck that guy. You know, that guy, he thinks he's such a huge star. He walks around here with the only thing huge about him is his gut and his ego. Put that right after that. Oh, there's too much wrestling. Jeez. Okay. I mean, can you book a tech masterclass to be less than 10 minutes? Will require at least 10 minutes. Okay. It's already only 10 minutes. God, we really screwed ourselves over here. All right, we're gonna make this match. God, they're gonna have a trios match in 8 minutes. I mean, a best 2 out of 3. We're gonna do 2-0. Yes, to really sell the 8 minutes. Hey, all right, 90% will not be penalized. 93 minutes. Oh yeah, that's our show. I would have liked to, yeah. See, I wish if we at least made it 2 hours, we could have comfortably had all the tournament matches be a bit longer. We could have got more promo time in, and I wanted to get Los Delincuentes Japoneses on this show, but I guess they're just gonna have to miss this one. And you know what? While we're here, let's do our semi-periodically dark match. Let's do a classic 3-on-3. I want Zumbito to get a win. We're looking for Zumbito to beat somebody. Let's get Zumbito. Let's get a. We'll get Zumbito. Werza and we'll do we'll do Zumbito, Cassandro, and Maximo. The team of fun names. Alright, we need some guys they can beat. Is there like any recognizable babyface that'll put over Zumbito? Super Barca? I never booked this guy. He's 48 years old. Super Barca. Starman and Misterioso Dos. Right? Yeah, I just want my boy Zumbito to get a win here. This is a very important match for booking. All right. Zoom, zoom, Zoombito. All right. All right. Now that I've said Zoombito, it's time to start this show. What did we get last time on Televisa? 71, 72, 74. We got a 78 on the Super Viernes, man. I mean, all right. I'm hoping to see like a 74. We've got, we've got a bunch of our main eventers. Some of them are wrestling twice. Some of the matches are a bit shorter than I would have liked, but I'm hoping the show still does well anyways. Let's see. Zoombito was really off his game. I go out of my way to book a dark match specifically for Zoombito, and he's off his game. All right, well, thanks anyways. All right, Tech Masterclass. Virus picks up a win over Black Warrior. Gets a 65. The match got the show off to a strong start. All right, that's what we want to see. Oh my god. All right, this match got a 68. Negro Casas was really off his game. Mascarano Dos Mil was really off his game, and Universal Dos Mil was off his game. Jesus. Slightly disappointing score here. We did only give them 8 minutes, so that probably has something to do with it. But yeah. Wagner Jr. pinned Casas. After the match, Pedro Wow Jr. and LA Park get into a scuffle. Gets a 66. Oh, 76. Wow, the crowd white hot for this match. Santo, Mystico, and Panther picking up the win here, advancing to the finals of the tournament. I feel like we're going to get this color commentary note on everything we book. There's no way around it right now. It's just unfortunately something we have to deal with. But yeah, tremendous match. This is why I was saying this is probably going to be the best match on the show. Santo got an 81. Guerrero got an 82. Damn. Man, top guys. Oh, and Pedro's solo promo backstage getting a 72. All right. This is a pretty hot show so far. Hey, all right. I believe this is our first Steal the Show match to ever break the 70 barrier. I think. I could be wrong, but I think this is. Oh yeah, great work here from Mephisto and Volador Jr. Wrestling rating 60 and crowd rating 50. I don't know how that adds up to a 71, but we will definitely just take it. We'll definitely take it. Oh yeah, Mephisto retains his title, thanks to a little help from El Satanic. All right, we've got our tournament losers Cibernetico, which I'm not gonna read all the eliminations, but yeah, great Sasuke won the match for his team. Yeah, the match got a 65. All right, not the worst match ever, not the best. Somehow advanced the Pedro Wild storyline. Okay, I think it's because these guys are still in that. Yeah, not much else to say about this except expect great Sasuke versus Emilio Charles Jr. soon. Oh, Ultimo Dragon busting out new moves in 2004. All right, he was really motivated for this, and we had him. We had great Sasuke get the win. Hey, all right, and the finals of the tournament, beating the other match by 1 point, I believe. Got Santo, Mystico, and Blue Panther becoming the new Trios Champions, defeating Wagner Jr. and Los Hermanos Dinamita. Thank God the creative finish was a success. Very hot. This is gonna be a really good show rating for us. There's no way it's gonna be bad. And we're closing the show out. The Trios Champions being awarded their belts, maybe being awarded some flowers, maybe a trophy even. Yeah, just a feel good ending to the show. 75. Let's see what we get. Way a 77. We used Mystico far too much on this show. Wow. So the show could have done even better if it wasn't for that note. But you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm kind of glad we didn't catch that while we were booking the show, because we already made the other tournament match short and it only got a 68. So if we made this one short and it didn't get a 76, that would have brought the show down a bit, I think. But anyways, yeah, 77. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. We made 44 grand. Hey, we gained some popularity in Mexico. That's what we want. All right, yeah, we cooked AAA. If we were competing with that show that got a 67, we stomped them. We kicked their asses this week. Yeah, we can pat ourselves on the back for this one. Osmo Dragon invents new move. The acai shooting star breaths. No. It seems that they really struck gold this show. High praise. Yeah, look at all this green. Yeah, what a great show that was. Wow. I'm glad everything went well, even with us having to shorten matches. Felino heading off to 0-1, Mr. Nebula to DDT, Scorpio Jr. to 0-1. Oh no. Oh no, here comes Ultimo Dragon with an opinion. Or who's he gonna bury this time? Is he gonna bury Great Sasuke again? Or maybe like Shocker or something? Let's see. Zumbito sells like, come on, dude. What is Ultimo Dragon and LA Park? What the fuck is your guys' problem with Zumbito? I'm getting so mad at this. You leave my boy Zumbito alone. You leave Zumbito alone. God damn it. Jesus. Everybody always coming after friggin' Zumbito. Who's the ROH champion? Bryan Danielson. All right. I mean, Samoa Joe. I confidently read that wrong. I'm too hyped up. I'm too hyped up for over the disrespect to Zumbito. Yeah, in here we can take a look at our brand new Trios Champions, everybody. All right, shiny and brand spanking new. Also, actually, yeah, while I'm here, according to this championship history here, I was looking at this earlier. El Hijo del Santo has never won this title, surprisingly. Blue Panther has won it a bunch of times, and obviously Mystico had never won it before 2004. So yeah, I just think it's a little cool, paying our respects to the veteran Hijo del Santo, belting him up. All right. Also, yeah, I wanted to look. I'm gonna go on my break in a second. I wanted to check. All right, yeah, Big T gained 1 point of popularity for that match we booked him to win. Hey, all right, he's moving up in the world. What about Mystico? Now that he's got a belt, he's recognizable. He gained a little bit. He went up like 2 points in some places, it seems. All right, good for Mystico. Hijo del Santo up there, of course. All right, yeah. So that was very exciting just now. We had a great show. And yeah, the stream is going to continue after I take a quick break. Yeah. So if you're enjoying this and you're watching on YouTube, now would be a good time to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And if you're watching live on Twitch right now, please don't go anywhere. Oh my God. All right, please don't go anywhere. Okay, we are back. I'm back from my break. It's time for some more fun CMLL action. And yeah, before we advance, actually, let's take a look here. I touched on this a little earlier, but let's take a look at these Super Viernes shows. All right, you see week 3 here. Tour event runs 1.5 hours. Week 4, normal events. So I think when they say normal event, those are the shows where we get the option of running them on pay-per-view. And those are the ones that draw way better than all the other ones. So yeah, we're gonna normally we treat CMLL Televisa as like the A show. But if we're gonna have Super Viernes shows on pay-per-view, I guess we're gonna have to start treating those shows as big shows. So yeah, we're gonna try to load this specific show up. I don't have a cool name for it yet. I'm sure I'll try to think of one. Alright, see here, Super Viernes pay-per-view, June 25th. We're gonna have a trios title defense. I want them. I figured the angle could be that Santo, Mystico, and Panther are kind of like, we just proved that we're the best trio in all of CMLL. We beat all the other best teams. So now we're laying out the challenge. Any trio in the whole world that thinks they could beat us, come here to Mexico and face us. We'll be waiting. And we're gonna bring in Damien 666, Halloween, and Psychosis, or Nicho Emilianaro, if we can bring them in. I believe right now all these guys are in New Japan, but they're on a tour. So I'm hoping by then they're back and we can just book them. So yeah, that's a cool match I think we can do. I wrote here Lucha de Apuestas with a question mark, although I think we should just do this. Yeah, LA Park versus Pero Wow Jr. We've been teasing it for a while now. We've been teasing it. Them having beef with one another, even though they were teaming together. And yeah, I think it's time to finally run the match. Pero Wow Jr. he can't challenge for the World Light Heavyweight Championship that LA Park has, which is why I decided this should just be a Apuestas match. So at least there's something. So it's gonna be mask versus hair. And yeah, then we got the middleweight championship, Emilio Charles Jr. versus Great Sasuke. Should be good. And then yeah, before we even get to that though, we've got next week's Televisa. Jamie Noble is here. He's set to make his debut. He will actually be here. I think he'll be here for the Super Viernes, but we're gonna hold off on debuting him to Televisa. We're gonna do a 10,000 peso open weight cibernetico. Yeah, Jamie Noble will be in it, but he's not that popular in Mexico. So we'll probably have someone like Atlantis win, or maybe, I don't know. Maybe if like Vampiro or Shocker's in it, they can win. Yeah, just Jamie Noble is going to debut in this match. Yeah, we're gonna do stuff to set up the matches for that Super Viernes. All right, yeah, and that's the future plans update. Oh wait, is there something else I was gonna? Oh right. And speaking of Puerto Aguado facing LA Park, I think it's about time. I've been holding off on doing this, but I think it's about time we officially set him to turn heel. So I'm trying to think. We've got a Super Viernes, a Televisa, and then we have that big. We've got this show. We really should have done this before yesterday's show because he was on 2 separate segments. We might have to like have him just tease it for this and then actually do the turn a little later. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna do that. Pedro Guayo Jr. set to turn heel. And yeah, speaking of set to turn heel, yeah, I was looking at this earlier. I'm always saying that I'm looking at something earlier. Um, most of our top stars just happen to be Technico. I noticed, like we've got Wagner Jr., Ultimo Guerrero as major stars that are Rudo. Literally, the only star who is a Rudo is Rey Bucanero. Then yeah, well known. There's a couple. But yeah, basically, I think we might want to turn Vampiro or Shocker soon. Both of them. Yeah, Vampiro, amazing heel. Shocker, better as a heel. So yeah, we should probably turn one of those guys soon. I don't really know which one, or we could turn both of them if we really want to. But yeah, I haven't fully figured out what we're gonna do with that, but that's probably gonna happen soon. Also, I believe Shocker would be able to face LA Park for the light heavyweight championship. Maybe, maybe. God, we need to just remove the weight limits and just start kayfabing it. Honestly, just say, yeah, this guy definitely is less than 215 pounds. I mean, look at him. Just we don't bring out a scale or anything. We're just like, look, man, why are you worried about the weight classes? Right. Let's see what WWE ran at Bad Blood. Oh my god, Jesus. Shawn Michaels versus Triple H got a 99. Chris Jericho versus Ric Flair got a 99. Batista defeated Tajiri in a first blood match. What a weird match. Edge, Hurricane, and Rosie defeated Tess, Mick Foley, and Al Snow. Jesus, man. I wish I could book a 99 match. You know, I hear the ice cream truck outside, but it's pretty like foggy and gray outside. I don't know if today's an ice cream kind of the day. Usually you hear the ice cream truck outside and you're like, oh, it must be a nice day today. But I looked out my window and I'm like, today? I don't know, maybe they're just getting some test runs in. Pirata Morgan has left AAA. He was still in AAA? Was he? Hold on. I need to know now. Okay, no, he hasn't actually wrestled there since we brought him in. Yeah, I thought he had already left. Silver King has joined All Japan. Virus has joined All Japan. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. God. How long is the tour? How long is the tour? What the hell? Can we like look at their? God. All right. Well, whatever. We can hold off on booking that unification until he gets back from Japan. But yeah, just kind of not great timing there. Right. Let's see. What's going down on SmackDown? Ooh, an 86. Eddie Guerrero and Hardcore Ali defeated Rob Van Dam and John Cena. Okay. Now that the trios tournament's done, we've got a. Oh wait, Rodolfo Ruiz is retiring. Isn't that one of our referees? Oh man. All right, one of our referees is gonna leave or retire. I mean, in 30 days. Let's look at our refs. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I mean, I guess we can stand to lose one ref. Oh, and they're all really good actually, except for this guy. All right, well, yeah, we wish that guy well in his retirement in 30 days. William Shatner retiring from the ring. He's so tired of all those matches he's had. Oh, anyways, yeah, I got really distracted just now, but yeah, I guess we're gonna. Well, we're not gonna end the trios title storyline completely because we have the trios champions now, but we need to figure out like stuff for like Wagner to do and Guerrero, Garano, Vampiro, Shocker. I don't know. I mean, hey, we'll do it though. We'll do it. Hey, Jamie Noble's here. Woo! Jamie. Hi, Matt. All right, let's see what AAA got here. A 66. You're gonna have to do better than that. You're gonna have to do better than that. You know, us stealing some of their best guys is definitely paying off. Although I mean, Mr. Aguia is still here, and is Hector? Yeah, I don't think Hector's on this card, but he should still be there. Hector Garza. Let's see, before we advance, should we take some of these guys out of the storyline? We're gonna alter this. Our welterweight title storyline. We're gonna remove El Pantera. We're gonna remove El Felino. I guess we'll leave Ricky Marvin and Volador for now. All right, I just wanted to remove this trios. Let's see, we're gonna remove basically everyone. Remove Wagner. Remove Mascherano, Los Mil. Alpha Morgan. Verso, Los Mil. Also, I can't believe we haven't started a storyline from Great Sasuke versus Manila Charles Jr. Oh yeah, see the thing is though here I don't plan on actually signing those guys full time. Halloween, Damien 666, and Psychosis. I believe we can trade for them. Although, but yeah, that means I won't be able to put them in the storyline until after I do that. So I'll have to remember. Let's see. Own a tag team. Next goes most wanted. Okay, it says it down here. All right. Not be open. Let's see. Who we have to send? What if we send like Vampiro? Potentially. Anyone else? I just thought of Vampiro because I'm like, who would be popular in America? Savio Vega. We can definitely send out Savio Vega. All right, yeah. So Vampiro or Savio Vega, we would have to send. That's cool. All right, that's good information to have. We're not gonna bring them in yet. I don't even know if Psychosis is on their roster. I don't see Nicho El Millionario, and I don't see Psychosis. So we would have to borrow him separately. All right, sorry guys. This is the part of the stream where I had a bunch of plans for the last show, but now I'm in the part where I have to make up new plans. So it's just me like God. Should we do this now actually? Let me see. Because yeah, we have 88 people at the moment. Mr. Aguilla is coming in. Hector Garza is coming in. Jamie Noble just got here. We're gonna bring in those 3 other guys, but they're not gonna come in full time. Yeah, we have a lot of people on our roster. I kind of have been thinking of like going through and maybe just cutting some people that we don't book that often or that aren't that good. So yeah, there's just a lot of undercard guys we have that it's like, they can potentially like be jobbers, but you get to a point where how many jobbers do you need hanging around back there, I've shortlisted some guys like Billy Boy here. They're in AAA, but they're on a handshake. It's an exclusive handshake. So we may be able to steal this guy. He seems promising. He's only got 10 experience, but he seems like he's got potential. Blue Demon Jr. will probably bring him in eventually. I just kind of, need to figure out like a storyline or a reason to bring him in. Charlie Manson, surprisingly, is also on an exclusive handshake deal. I thought this guy would have been locked down. He's like, in my mind, when I think of AAA in this time period, I think of Charlie Manson. Like he's like the first dude I think of. It's like Abismo Negro, Charlie Manson, Chessman, Los Chivas. So yeah, I'm kind of surprised that he's on a handshake deal. But yeah, we can totally steal this guy. El Dandy. I believe we brought him in before, and he was pretty good. Yeah, he got a 58 here. Yeah, he's pretty solid, and he's got a little bit of popularity, so we can definitely bring him back in, maybe just on a full-time handshake deal instead of a temporary one. Let's see who else. Well, I'm looking this over basically to decide like how many people do I want to cut, All right, Square. We're already doing this now. All right, roster management. Let's go. It's time. I talked myself into doing it right now. All right, we're gonna start by looking at who is unimportant on our roster. So many. Oh my god. This guy, we were gonna let his contract just run out. It's gonna run out at the beginning of next month. So maybe we don't have to cut him immediately. We can just let him chill. Alan Stone. Alan Stone was recognizable. I think he just fell down into unimportant, maybe. Although he didn't lose popularity, it seems. But I think just probably because of his momentum. I mean, they're not that great. Let's look at his match history, though. I got a 42 here. .46 here. I don't know. I mean, he's not that great, but he's also not. He's not the worst person on the roster. Bestia Sabado. Cool. I think all of Los Brazos are on exclusive written contracts for whatever reason. So we'll keep them for now, I guess. Sandro, we signed exclusive. Wow, I forgot I did that. That's crazy. We gotta push them more. Seeing Caras, I'm kind of surprised that they're unimportant, but they're a good road agent for us, and they're in Los Hermanos Dinamita, so I think they're fine. Doctor X. Let's see. 40? I mean, again, not great, but probably still not one of the worst people in the roster. I don't know why we signed Fantasma Jr. to an exclusive contract. I don't know what we were doing there. Title history, well, match history. Let's see. 35. I mean, well, they're really young and we signed them to an exclusive contract. So I guess we can just kind of, give them some time and let them develop and hope that they get better. Raul de Jalisco Jr. being unimportant is weird. Theano Jr. is only 19. We've only booked him once. Oh, 24. My God. Damn. I mean, and we got to keep in mind that with some of these less experienced people coming here, we've got Torneo Gran Alternativa coming up. When is that coming up? Oh, that's all the way in August, actually. Oh, we really don't even need to worry about that. But yeah, the whole gimmick of that tournament is that it's like veterans teaming with quote unquote rookies. Based on some of the teams I've seen in the tournament, it seems like they kind of played pretty loose with the definition of rookies. But yeah, we might want to be careful firing too many rookies, just because then we'll book that and not have anyone to put in it. Expect I can't say this person's name for whatever reason. Yeah, we don't. There's just no minis for us to sign. Sorry, we're just yeah. Where's Zuki? Yeah, sorry, no mini division no more. No, go to AAA. Right. Explosivo is not. They potentially could be good. But they need more experience. Hooligan, hooligan. This guy just kind of stinks. Like, we got a 30 here, 34. Local Max got a 30. Yeah, hooligan and local Max are both in Pantilla Carrera, and they both kind of suck. And let's see, Pantilla Carrera. This group has 6 people. I think hooligan and local Max. I think we can totally just let them go. And what about Nitro? They got a 35 on this match on an indie show against Laredo Kid. They got a 41. 41 is not terrible, but I mean, it's not. It's also not that good. 38. I mean, he's better than Hooligan and Loco Max. But is that good enough for him to keep his job? Because Hooligan and Loco Max, I'm sorry, but you guys are gone. Oh, Safari's boys of him. No, Safari, who are you? I mean, Safari. eh, 33 there. They got him 39. Safari also not that great. Also not that great, but you know, for a jobber, they've got a little bit of pop. You know, they can lose to Yoshihiro Takayama a few more times. What if I I try to fire Loco Max? Hey, nobody cares about this guy. Get the hell out of here. Hit the road, Jack. I mean, yeah, Hooligan stinks though. Yeah, yeah, whatever. Safari might also get the boot. I don't know. Sombra de Plata is not that good, but they're only 21 years old, and they're a protege of Blue Panther. 38. Tigre Blanco Jr. got a 41. 36 here. El Theano Jr. got a 24 in this match. My God. Yeah, but see, I feel like if I try to release them, it's gonna upset Blue Panther, which we don't want. Yeah. Okay. All right. Starman, I like. I like Starman. We'll keep him. He's pretty. He's not as bad as the other people we've looked at. Tigre Blanco Jr. 35. 41. A little bit better than Sombra de Plata, but and this is important now. Are you a protege of Blue Panther or anyone we no, he's not a protege of anybody. Well, sorry, buddy. You should have had someone take you under their wing. Tigre Metálico. We've only booked this person once. They got a 27. All right, sorry, buddy. Have fun in AAA. Violencia has a really cool mask, first of all. Let's see, a 32. Uh, 32 again. Oh, and Veneno also got a 32. Those are not good scores. And they're not popular. All right. Look, man. Money's tight. All right. Right. And speaking of Veneno. $38. Not even the worst person in the match, but not great either. And again, these are all the unimportant people. So it's like, how many jobbers do you need? Sorry, Veneno. Yeah, we're cleaning house. Alright, it's gonna be a grave mistake when one day I'm gonna be like, no, I really want to book Tigre Metálico in a match. He's gone. Máscara Mágica. A solid 40. Okay, respectable. 43, even more respectable. Okay. All right, you're safe for now. Who else? I don't even know how many people that was. right, we're down. Well, we got the roster down from 88 people to 8. You know, that's a solid amount, I'd say. Sorry, we might stop there. What about Tony Rivera? This guy has a little bit of tech. All right, they've got some yellow numbers. I see you, Tony. How are your matches looking? 40. All right. All right, safe for now. I nodded my head because you guys can't see me. I nodded my head. 40. Okay. Okay, just checking. Yeah. All right, we're gonna stop there for now. Like, all right, we got the roster down a little bit. You know, we cut some of the chaff. You know, trim some fat, so to speak. Is there anybody we want to bring in immediately? Probably not, but we get to a look anyways. Savio Vega already works for us. Is Human Tornado any good yet? No. If Human Tornado's ever any good, we'll definitely book him. Should we just sign El Dandy now? Just, you know, I could just bring him in and figure out the details later, you know? You know what I'm saying? We're doing it. We're bringing in El Dandy. 700 per show? Sure. All right, we're bringing in El Dandy. Anybody else? Grand Hamada, we already have on the deal. Get I mean, let's see. How's this person doing? Billy Boy got a 45. That's better than some of the guys we were just looking at. 35. That's worse. Okay. 37. All right, so they're a little inconsistent. Yeah, this Charlie Manson. Charlie Manson, we would definitely need to like sit down and think about like a storyline for. And they're not as over as I would have guessed, although they are on the rise. All right, maybe we'll come back to this later and grab these guys up. But for now, we'll just yeah, for now, just El Dandy. All right, and with that spontaneous roster management done, it's finally time to book some Super Viernes. All right. All right, and I hope everybody who is still here on the roster, you know, takes things a little seriously now, you know? You know, they see that some people got fired and they're like, oh shit, I better shape up. I better start doing better in these matches. Mr. Nebula found guilt. Ultimo Dragon really loves this wrestler's court gimmick. Like he really came back from WWE and was like, I know, I'll be an I'll be an asshole backstage. That's what veterans are supposed to do. Yeah, less people being trained now. Okay. All right, yeah. So we had a great show last week with Oh wait, no, this isn't last week. This is in May. All right, never mind. All right, yeah. Last week we got 72. Yeah. We're gonna try to keep this hot streak going. Although, let me see. Um, hmm. All right, we definitely need to advance the Paraguay stuff on this show. We definitely need Santo, Santo, Mystico, and Panther. I combined Santo and Panther. Santo on the show. Okay, yeah. First things first, let's get the new trios champs. Get them on the card. Santo, Mystico, and Blue Panther. All right, we're gonna get some non-title action going. So let's see. You know, Los Invernales just picked up well, you know, they just God, what am I trying to say? Mephisto picked up a win last night. And Los Invernales, you know, they generally lose a lot, but I have given them like a couple wins recently, so I think they can face these guys in a non-title match. I think that could be fun. Let's do Satanico, Mephisto, and let's do Super Crazy. I was gonna do a Verno, but I feel like Super Crazy is like really good, and we don't we kind of use him as a mid card guy. Let's check the match. I mean, I'm kind of looking at this like, hey, maybe we should just make this a title match. It's kind of an impromptu, you know, surprise title match in front of 900 people. And I really would like Mystico to get the win here to kind of continue his rise. We'll see if El Satanico will be a homie and put him over. All right, so this is a likely main event here. Mystico's being used too much. All right. Slightly overused. Okay. I gotta remember if we do a promo to not to not include him. Here, let's book that now so I don't forget. No Mystico. Give him, 3 minutes. All right, cool. Oh wait, did I make that a title match? I did. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, so starting their title reign hot, going straight into a title defense. All right, Pedro Aguayo's pissed, so he is going to beat up somebody in a one-on-one. Oh, perfect, the perfect candidate, Mascara Sagrada. Oh, I'm Looking for Lucha Libre. Why can I not find it? There we go. All right, Pedro Aguado Jr. to be the victor, of course, and we're going to do a 2-1 non-comeback. All right, that's not a tech masterclass or steal the show. That's just a match to put over Pedro Aguado Jr. Do like 12 minutes. We're just gonna have Pero cut basically the same promo again, where he's just gonna shit on LA Park and just kind of warn that he's coming after him, foreshadowing. Here we'll add Casas on screen. Well, okay. All right, couple solid matches there. Who's getting the Tech Masterclass this week? I would have done, or is he here still? Heroes? Let's see. Oh, okay, yeah. I thought he was in Mexico, right? All right, let's see. Can he who did we give him last time? Oh, right, Black Warrior. Okay. All right, is there anybody else he can have a Tech Masterclass with? Oh, James Gibson's here, but I'm not going to debut him by having him just lose the Tech Masterclass immediately. All right, wrestle Cassandro, I guess. And this is just going to be a one fall match. All right, cool. And let's see. Now that all those people are done with the trios tournament, we can probably book a really sick steal the show match. Let's see, let's do Ultimo, Guerrero, Ray Bucanero, and Tarzan Boy. Let's see, they can wrestle. God, Atlantis. I mean, he's got some consistency. All right, Atlantis. Yo, what do we do? Atlantis, Felino, and El Ponte. I mean, this looks like it could be a solid. So yeah, we're gonna go for it. We're gonna put trios, steal the show, Lucha Libre, 12 minutes. And let's give the win. Let's give it to Atlantis. I don't know who we're building up to be the next tag team title challengers, but I feel like I was just saying earlier that I want Atlantis is somebody I want to do stuff with. So let's just give him a win here and see where it goes. He can be Tarzan Boy. Yeah, just just to throw a shock victory out there on the card. I'm sure people are gonna see this match and expect the Rudos to take it, but no, Atlantis is here. He's for Atlantis is for real. It's 2004, and that's Atlantis's catchphrase, and only Atlantis. Atlantis. Okay. Yeah, we've still got plenty of people we can book. God, I kind of just spaced out looking at the screen there for a second. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Let's try to get. I mean, yeah, we got 4 major stars off the show here. We need to get them in here. Can LA Park put a promo on Pedro Aguayo? I feel like LA Park doesn't have mic skills, but I might just go ahead and do it anyways. And I mean, yeah, Negro Casas can talk, so we'll have both of them be there. Backstage. Tease. Yeah, LA Park's just gonna respond basically saying, look, Negro Casas, I know you've been teaming with Pedro Aguayo Jr. for a while now, and I know like you guys, you guys have a relationship with each other, and that's fine. But this kid, he's disrespectful, and somebody needs to shut this guy's mouth. So sorry, but I'm gonna kick your boy's ass. All right, let's get Shelly Martinez back here. I forgot to put. Right, kind of weird doing a. I mean, whenever we do backstage promos on tour shows, I just, since we're running the tour highlight shows, I just imagine that these promos are edited in to the broadcast. So maybe the people in the arena don't get to see this promo, but if when the people watching the highlights on TV will get to see LA Park's promo. Dragon. El Connect. I mean, El Connect's, I always forget this, but he's actually only an occasional wrestler, so I don't always have to book him. Shocker, Vampiro. Here, let's get a match for, I mean, I wanted to book this match, but I don't want to book that on this Super Viernes right now, actually. Yeah, let's see if we can get them a win. Right. Let's see. We can do. I mean, Ringo Mendoza already put over Big T. He only went up 1 point, but we can just straight up do it again. And let's get Alan Stone and Chris Stone. we'll have it be different this time. Instead of them just straight up winning 2-0, we'll let the baby faces get one fall in. And please pin Ringo Mendoza again. Okay. This show's pretty much good to go, but let me see. Is there any? Oh, I keep forgetting. Yeah, Wagner and Ultimo Dragon. We definitely want them on the card. All right, yeah. Let's just get Wagner in a tag match here. So let's do Wagner and to Universal Dos Mil. They can take on El Canek and someone. Hello, Alex Iris. How are you doing? We can do Wagner, Universo, El Connect. I feel like I've had Wagner beat Mr. Nebula on multiple occasions. Because I keep saying I want to do Mr. Nebula versus Dr. Wagner for the heavyweight title. I thought about giving what am I trying to say here? I thought about giving Mr. Nebula a title defense before that, but you know, I feel like we should just put the belt on Wagner. He's popular and he's way better. So yeah, we're gonna have Wagner's team get the win again. And who do I think attacked Tony Storm on Dynamite? I have no idea. I've seen people say maybe it's like Mercedes Monet. Hopefully not Ronda. I hope that Ronda Rousey showing up at the pay-per-view was just a one-off, and that just to get people to post about it online, and that she just never shows up ever again. So yeah, I guess I hope it's Mercedes Monet. You think Mina Shirakawa did it? Oh, okay, Mina Shirakawa wants the spotlight to herself. Yeah. I could see that. She got attacked by Anna Jay or something. Here, we'll have him go over El Connect. Leslie Nielsen? Okay, hold on, I'm listening. I don't know what the storyline you're about to pitch is, but you got me at Leslie Nielsen. Should we do? Yeah, we'll do a team. We'll protect El Connect a little bit. El Connect is someone that I wasn't super familiar with, before this series. I might have seen him in random trios matches here or there, but I didn't really know about him. And I was looking him up, and I'm like, this dude was wrestling like Antonio Inoki and Andre the Giant in like the late 70s, early 80s. I was like, oh, he was a guy. Like he was a top guy. I didn't know. I was unaware. And I mean, you look at him in 2004 matches, and he's still jacked, even though he's like 50. This match can be a little long. Man, I saw that Dennis Rodman's getting in the WWE Hall of Fame, and on one hand, good for that guy, I guess. But on the other hand, I'm like, dude, what about Cindy Lauper? Like the disrespect. You don't put in Vader while he's alive. Don't put in Cindy Lauper. It's like, come on, what are they doing? No offense to Dennis Rodman, but come on. I just keep adding matches to this show. But yeah, we need something for Ultimo to do. Let's do Ultimo, the Great Sasuke, Molador Jr., and Ricky Marvin. Let's see, we can take on Arcangel de la Muerte, Sangre Azteca. Should we put Zumbido in this? Why does everybody hate Zumbido? I mean, his safety and consistency aren't the best, I'll say. Anyways, let's get Zumbido in here. Yeah, Ultimo Dragon and LA Park are wrong. We're gonna book Zumbido to pin Ultimo Dragon right now. And I mean, I always book Fuerza Guerrera to lose, but he's a way better option than like El Fantasma. He's a way better option than Damien El Terrible. I guess Black Warrior could be in this, but he doesn't really quite fit the vibe of the match. It's like junior heavyweights. Zumbido he's a junior heavyweight. Sangre Azteca, Arcangel. Fuerza. I mean, 12 minutes is probably too much for this. We'll leave it at 10. All right, we're getting Great Sasuke the win. Should be the loser, not Zumbido. Let's do Andrade de la Muerte. Man, now that I don't have Domingo de Coliseo, there's just no show where these heels that I booked to lose can ever get wins. I gotta start doing more dark matches so the people that I book to lose all the time can win a match every now and then. Oh, we're over our time. Wow. Yeah, we're just 1 minute away from that. Let's put this. I mean, this is a little low on the card, considering it has Ultimo Dragon and Great Sasuke, but I don't think it's gonna be better than these other matches up here. And Pedro Aguado Jr. is advancing the plot, so he gets priority. All right, and we're just gonna give these guys a promo. They can talk about how upset they are that they didn't win the trios tournament, but now they're gonna take out their anger tonight on Atlantis. and his tag partners who I've forgotten already. Have we? I don't remember what we've even done. I know we did foreshadowing for the Pero Guau promo, I think, and I think we did tease for LA Park. All right, we'll do character. Joey Martinez is in the background. We're gonna do Atlantis off screen. Who I really don't remember who I booked in that match. The team of Atlantis. I know it's not Rio de Jalisco Jr. because I saw that he was there to be booked still. Oh, Felino and Pantera, right? How could I forget? We'll just plop this in right before their match. All right, now we need to cut something a little shorter. Take 1 minute away from this. 1 minute away from this. Take 1 away from this. All right, there you go. That's a Super Viernes. Let's see. I just said let's try booking dark matches sometimes. So let's see. Who would we like to get a dark match win? Grand Hamada and Super Delphin are here. Yeah, Grand Hamada and Super Delphin. All right. They can beat team of El Fantasma Jr. and Nitro and here. They can beat the team of Fantasma Jr. and Dr. X. Even though Nitro is in the same group as Dr. X, I just feel like Fantasma Jr. is better than him. I could be wrong. I mean, yeah, he's probably better. All right, for the love of God, can Super Delphin get a win? We're gonna give him a flash pinfall over somebody. You know, give him like an underdog win. Super Delphin, you do not need to be a road agent with that psychology. Oh wait, doesn't I think Brazo de Oro has Agent of Tag matches. Let's make sure this is on the pre-show. All right, there's your Super Viernes. Anything under a 70, I send it back. All right, let's go. All right, on the pre-show, we got Grand Hamada beating, or excuse me, Grand Hamada and Super Delphin beating El Fantasma Jr. and Dr. X. Decent little match, 47 here. Hold on, let me turn on a light for a second. It's getting a little dark. All right, cool. didn't want to be sitting here in darkness. All right, we opened the show with an awkward tech masterclass between Virus and Cassandra, who didn't click. That's unfortunate, but nevertheless, a win for Virus. All right, Los Delincuentes Japoneses, Nozawa, Big T, and Minoru score a win here over Ringo Mendoza and Los Hermanos Stone. It's a 48. Not a great match. Minoru's another guy. We have a lot of like young wrestlers on our roster that we're just hoping they develop into good wrestlers. Minoru's definitely one of them. You know, his stats are pretty good, but he's just not there yet. Big T getting better at his big mean guy gimmick. He's getting better at just being big and mean. 8-man action here. Ultimo Dragon, Great Sasuke, Ricky Marvin, and Zoom and oh whoops, I skipped Volador Jr. there. Took on Zumbito, Fuerza Guerrera, Arcángel de la Muerte, and Sangre Azteca. Right, and yeah, Great Sasuke pinned Arcángel de la Muerte with Mission of Driver. The match got a 59. Okay. Not a great match. Ultimo Dragon was off his game. But, you know, not a terrible match either. Zumbito got a 45. He's still our boy. Shut the hell up, Ultimo Dragon. Pero Wow Jr. just scoring a definitive win over Mascara Sagrada. Gets a 63. He foreshadowed a Rudo turn. Oh no. Right, and did he not foreshadow it here? Whatever. All right, yeah, his promo got a 52. He's kind of back and forth with his promos, man. It's like sometimes he'll get a 52, sometimes he'll get in the 70s. Like it's like, you know, I want to rely on him, but yeah, it's kind of back and forth. All right, and was this Steal the Show match? I don't remember. Yeah, we got a tag team action here. Wagner Jr. and Universo Dos Mil taking on the formidable duo of El Canek and Mr. Niebla. And the match that gets a 72. The crowd white hot. White hot. Things picking up. And yeah, you see, this right here is exactly why I want to get the heavyweight title off of Mr. Niebla and on Dr. Wagner Jr. Mr. Niebla, 52. Wagner Jr., 76. He's so much better. Ultimo Dragon promo. I didn't do the bit this time where they're in a strange location. But I don't know. I guess they were just back. They just got a normal backstage promo. Boo. All right. Los Guerreros and Erno pick up, or oh no, excuse me. Atlantis, Felino, and Opantera pick up a win over Los Guerreros and Infierno. I surprised myself with this booking. I forgot I gave the win to the Technicos. So yeah, if it surprised me, I hope it surprised the crowd too. It got a 74. Atlantis is off his game, but got a 57 still. He's solid. He's a solid worker. Not as good as Ultimo Guerrero. All right, backstage segment with LA Park and Negro Casas gets a 67. Okay. Really building to that match between these two. All right, in our main event, a little disappointing. Gets a 69. I was hoping this match would have also scored in the 70s, but hey, 69 is not terrible. And yeah, the champions make defense number 1 of their trios titles. Already getting to work. Just won the belts, defending it right away. Yeah, Mystico got the win here over El Satan. We closed the show with a promo of Hijo Dos Santo and Blue Panther. We didn't want Mystico to be on the show too much though, so we had to send them to the back. Because the game will say, no, too much Mystico. Oh. A 70. Okay, well, you know, 70 is kind of our floor, I'd say, for what we're shooting for. So this is a pretty good show. We didn't, or there wasn't dramatic stakes in the storylines. Okay, all right, we'll take that into consideration next time. But we got the wide range of angles bonus. That's good. 70. All right, better than AAA. Already made a bit of money. All right. Some water there. We're getting low-key updates. All right, yeah, that was a solid show. Let's see, what do we have on store for Televisa? All right, we know we want to do the Cybernetica. We don't want to set up this more. We're gonna set up open challenge. Is that enough? See, on one hand, I'm kind of, I mean, well, I am getting a little hungry. I'm looking now and it's like 7:30. Yeah, I am getting a little hungry, but I kind of want to keep, like, do one more show. But my only thing is that I don't have like a fully clear idea of like what we're doing moving forward as far as like storylines go. I know like we got a couple of matches for this pay-per-view coming up. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty hungry actually, so I guess we're gonna call it here. Yeah, sorry to get everybody's hopes up, but you know, we got some good work done. We completed the Trios Championship tournament. All of our shows this week got over 70. That's really good. That's a good sign. I feel like we've been improving lately. No, we used to, yeah, we had a run where we had some shows here. We got a 65, 67, and a 58. My God. Yeah, it feels like we're really locked in. Let's go ahead and take another look at AAA before we close things out. If this will load. Oh, hey, we're ahead of them. Whoa, look at that. Wow. All right, a little anticlimactic, I will say, but oh, they went down in popularity a little. Oh, here you go. Here you go. I wonder if it had to do with Pirata Morgan leaving, or maybe just, you know, their shows just aren't quite up to snuff. They're not up to the level. Oh yeah, so some good news there to end the stream. I'm realizing now, so I promised Jamie Noble and I'm not delivering because we're gonna debut him on the Televisa show. I'm so sorry. But hey, that's something for you guys to look forward to next time. All right, so if you enjoyed this episode, go ahead, and if you're watching on YouTube, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, comments. I love reading all your comments. I do take your suggestions and stuff into consideration. And yeah, that's gonna do it for this time. Yeah, next time for sure, Jamie Noble will debut. And we're going to be running a Super Viernes pay-per-view with some good stuff. LA Park versus Pedro Aguado Jr. Lucha de Apuestas match. That should be really good. And yeah, if you tune into the AEW series, what do we even have going on there? I truly cannot remember. Oh, right. No, we've got them. We've got the Dynamite anniversary coming up. Right. We've got Cody versus AJ Styles is gonna happen. Walter versus Bryan Danielson. That should be really good. So hopefully, if you guys want to tune in for that. Yeah, that's what's going on in the AEW save. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all your views, comments, likes. I appreciate it all. And yeah, just this is the end of the video. I am going to stop talking now.